Good morning, folks. Leaving camp this morning. Didn't quite make it as far as I thought I was going to make it yesterday. A late start, no big deal. Met another southbounder, Cat. She's pretty cool. A couple old guys out hiking also. Strange stuff, man. We were setting up camp or just got into bed and a tree fell, like a big tree fell, maybe 100 yards from camp. So that was a little scary. Got up and everybody was all right, it was far enough away. Nothing happened, but that was crazy. And then, a little bit later on in the night, there was a train that passed by. I'm looking around, I'm like, okay, I didn't even know there was train tracks, but that thing was actually really loud. It must not be too far. The other weird thing that happened is, my morning routine, I usually have oatmeal, and I pour the water in there and I let it soak and finish my bar, got rid of the trash. I go back to my bag of oatmeal and it's got about a couple hundred flies all over it. I was like, oh, that is disgusting. So I had to wash all that out, and I guess I don't get oatmeal this morning, but anyway, time to get walking. We'll see you a little bit further down the trail. Okay, folks, here we are, crossing into Maryland, the Mason-Dixon line here. So, new state, done with Pennsylvania. Cool state. The rocks did kind of suck. We'll keep wandering on. We'll see a little bit further down trail. Somebody forgot to tell the rocks that we're not in Pennsylvania anymore. Hey folks, well, I was going to go into Smithsburg and resupply, but no need. I actually ran into a couple of guys that are on a 10-day section hike, and they were actually finishing up tomorrow, and they had some extra stuff, and they gave me a dinner and a handful of bars, and now I don't have to go into town to resupply. So thanks to Popcorn and Sam for hooking me up. All right, well, got about a mile and a half left to the shelter I'm going to, Pine Grove Shelter, I think. And water's been a little bit of an issue today. It's not like I was going to dehydrate or anything like that, but I did get a little low. Finally got to this Annapolis Rocks campsite that had an awesome spring. The thing was just gushing water, so filled up there, drank plenty. Things are going well. Thanks for following along, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, folks. Up and moving today, leaving the Pine Knob Shelter, and gonna cross under an interstate, and then we'll be in a Maryland State Park that's got the original Washington Monument in it. Get about 16 and a half miles today to the shelter just outside of Harpers Ferry, and the weather's been absolutely perfect. High of 75 during the day, low around 55 at night. That's pretty good. So. Okay, folks, getting close to the end of the day here. Like I said, a little, technically, I guess, shorter of a day, of 16 and a half miles, and we can cruise on into Harpers Ferry tomorrow morning. So, but yeah, we'll be staying at Ed Garvey Shelter here. Good morning, folks. Leaving the Ed Garvey Shelter this morning. I got just a little over 6 miles into Harpers Ferry, so starting to get a little chilly in the morning. Went with the long sleeve this morning. It's like 48 degrees, something like that, so it means I sleep pretty well, though. Guess I'm gonna walk down into Harpers Ferry. We'll see you a little bit further on down the trail. Good morning, folks. Leaving Harpers Ferry today. So much history there. Ridiculous. Somebody left a pair of hair clippers, so I kind of trimmed down my hair a little bit. Probably hear all that road noise. I'm not too far from a highway. Thought about taking a zero, but I just kind of need to keep moving, I think. We'll see you guys a little bit further on down the trail. Hey folks, I don't know if you can read this sign here, but we're getting ready to go on the roller coaster. So it's just a section of trail where it's up and down for quite a while. I guess we'll see what the roller coaster is all about. Well, folks, made it almost through the roller coaster, but these high temps and the roller coaster itself, I've got some serious chafing going on, and I think I might just stop here for the day. In the end, it doesn't make a difference when I get to Front Royal, Virginia, whether I make it the next mile or not. So, not a very comfortable feeling, but we'll deal with it and move forward. So, we'll probably talk to you tomorrow. Good morning, folks. Just leaving the Rod Hollow shelter. I did push on the extra mile and a half last night to get there, despite the chafing. If I can get 18 today, that leaves me a short day into Front Royal, Virginia, which would be nice. I can kind of narrow in there. It's supposed to be another hot one today, so oh well. Hikers gotta hike, so we'll see you a little bit further on down the trail. Well, it's another hot and humid afternoon. I am sweating my tail off, but I'm less than half a mile to my shelter, so that's good. Been going through the water like crazy. I think I've drank like about 5 or maybe even 6 liters of water today. Shelter's supposed to be a kind of a cool deal. It's supposed to have a pretty good setup, so if I can, maybe I'll get you a little footage of that. But other than that, it's been a good bounce back day after yesterday's little chafing. We'll probably talk to you tomorrow when I get into Front Royal. So, see ya. Alright, so the reviews about this place being cool are no lie. Let me see if I can give you a little bit of a tour here. First come in, you see we've got the cooking shelter there. Got a nice picnic table in it. Off to the right here, there's some tent sites over that way. You've got the main shelter here, which is pretty impressive. Good design. Got some Adirondack couch out front here. On the inside, let's see how well you can see this. Yeah, We got kind of a bunk over there, a bunk over there, and obviously all the room in the middle. Off down that path, you've got the outhouse. But it doesn't stop there. I mean, most places so far have had something similar to that, maybe not as nice. But over here, we've actually got a horseshoe pit. So you can play some horseshoes if you want. And down over on this trail over here, we've actually got a solar shower. Unfortunately, they had cloud cover most of the day, so it didn't heat the water up very much. Otherwise, I'd probably make use of that. And I'm going into town tomorrow anyway, so I'm gonna get a shower there. But yeah, so pretty amazing solar shower there. So yeah, all in all, this place is pretty cool. Good morning, folks. Another morning out here on the AT, getting the morning ritual of eating a bunch of spider webs out of the way. Short 5 miles into this mountain home hostel. Sounds like a pretty good deal. They give you a ride into town. They've got laundry, showers, obviously. So, yeah, I think that's where I'm going to go. Recommended by a fellow thru hiker, Drop Bear. So, thanks for the recommendation there. And we'll see what this is all about. Get into town, pick up the package at the post office, stop at a few restaurants. It's a nice day to roll into town, I think. So, anyway, we'll see a little bit further on down the trail. All right, getting back on trail. It's actually noon the next day. Stayed at the mountain home bed and breakfast, and it was an awesome place. Super awesome. Scott and Lisa there take great care of their customers. Good breakfast this morning. They ran me all over town. My package didn't get to the post office yesterday like it was supposed to, but it was there it was there at 11 today, so I got in there and picked that up. But we're back on trail after a good stay. Also met a fellow thru hiker, Rascal. She was pretty cool. Talked with her for a long time last night. Anyway, I need to start walking, see if I can get down the trail piece, and we'll see you guys a little bit further on down the trail. So there's these fruits the guy at the Appalachian Trail Conservancy in Harpers Ferry told me about. He had a couple there, and I found a couple of them and had them. They're awesome. Some they fall on the ground, and sometimes they bust open. I actually broke this one open, but two little green fruits, and on the inside, it's like I don't know. It's almost like a custardy. It's a banana, but a little bit more tart than that. And they got big seed pods in there, but actually really tasty. How the trail provides, right? So there you go. Anyway, I'm going to keep making my way down the trail, and I'll see you guys a little bit later. So here's the fun of Shenandoah National Park. They actually have quite a few bears. And in the direction of the camp I'm headed to, I heard an air horn go off and some car horns go off, which is usually an indication somebody was trying to scare away a bear. Now, I guess I'll find out if that bear is still between me and the shelter. But maybe I'll get my second bear sighting, who knows? Let's wander on into camp. Well, no bears yet.